And we've arrived. We're at Gatwick at the North Terminal. Tell you what, that was the worst National Express. Thumbs down, National Express. Absolutely freezing. I had 2 jackets on and I was still cold, and at one point I could actually see my breath, which is disgusting really. So not very happy about that National Express. You need to get it sorted out. We said to the driver about it and he turned around and turned off the air conditioning because that was freezing, but I don't think he turned it off properly. And then so we went back to him a second time and also turned around and said that the heating wasn't working. So you pay all that money on the coach to travel up here and you freeze off. Anyway, we're just going to head up to the departure lounge and find out which gate we're flying from. Off to Morocco we go. And we finally arrived at Agadir Airport. What a flight that was. I'll tell you all about it as soon as we managed to get stopped. But boy oh boy was that interesting. I'm not sure, and it's nothing against the Irish because I love the Irish, but I think that the pilot was Irish because he didn't know the front from his back. I could go into it a little bit more and a little bit worse, but I think that says a lot. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see me on this, but we finally arrived. It's got to be close to about 9 p.m. in the evening. Absolutely shattered, and a journey and a half. And I'll tell you what, the city looks really nice, all lit up of a night time. And also, the driving around here is madness, absolute madness. There's hardly any bus stops, any traffic lights, any pedestrian crossings, cyclists with no lights on, no helmets, motorcyclists with no helmets, and half of them don't even look as if they've got a license. We're here in Morocco, and yesterday, god dear, what a day that was. Well, you know what happened with National Express, and we were an hour late taking off. Unbelievable. There was a young lady on the plane, and she decided at the last minute she didn't want to fly. People were late getting onto the plane, so that put us back a whole hour. Which did send a little bit of panic and anxiety my way, because we were getting a private lift, which meant we were meant to be picked up at Morocco Airport at 7:30 in the evening, and we didn't actually get through customs till around 8:45, so we weren't sure whether we'd have to get a taxi, but luckily our driver was good enough to hang around for a good hour and a half till we actually arrived, so that was good. But and then we decided to go out for something to eat, and yes, so exhausted after being up from 6 o'clock yesterday morning. The nearest place that we could find at sort of 10:30, 11 o'clock at night was a McDonald's. I know, absolutely crazy. You know, first night in Morocco and you go and have a McDonald's. And we've had breakfast this morning and it's not too bad. Tried mint tea for the first time ever. Now, I don't drink tea at all, not in England, but you know what, it's actually really nice. It tastes a little bit like toothpaste, but drinking toothpaste and that's interesting. Okay, we're gonna head down to reception now. It is the first morning, like I said, and you could get lost in this place. It's just like a rabbit warren. There are corridors and doors absolutely everywhere. Here we go, good morning. And so I got up this morning, went to breakfast, and all this was pitch black. I actually went to a couple of people's doors thinking that it was the corridor because it was that black. But as you can see, it's a little bit brighter now. It's about 9:30 in the morning. See if we can get some things planned for the coming week so we can get out and about. See, I'm not sure, that's probably about corridor number 4. I don't know whether you're counting, but I will count these corridors at some point. I think we've got one more corner until we get to the main. No, we haven't. These corridors just keep going on and on and on. It's unbelievable. But it is a nice hotel, beautiful decoration. Yep, Sarah's pointing me in the right direction. I hope it's the right direction, and here we are. Yes, we've arrived in reception. It's absolutely huge. lots of people up and around at the moment. And just have a quick pan round, just to give you a simple idea of what it's like in here. Like I said, beautifully decorated, very sort of typical Moroccan style that we've got here. We've got beautiful ceilings. Just take a quick look up there. Absolutely stunning. And as you can see, there's the entrance just behind me there. Yep, on that side. And it's got electronic gates there that you have to go through for security, which is fantastic as well. Just for that extra bit of comfort. And look at those stained glass windows, absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice indeed. And here we are, we're outside of the hotel. This is, I think it's the back. I think it's the back of the hotel. I was talking earlier about the decoration. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, the artwork that's gone into it, and this whole building. As you can see, everywhere you turn, every little corner, there is actual decoration, beautiful colours. So people are just getting in the... I've got to be careful in a minute, because I'm going to take a walk around the pool, and I think I'll be walking backwards. So can you see that? Can you see that? Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. And this pool area is absolutely massive. I'm not sure how deep it is, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful when I'm swimming. Oh, I've forgotten my tea. I need to go and get my tea. More Moroccan tea. Ah, there we go. Real Moroccan tea. Poured the way it should be. Oh, doesn't that look... What a skill, what a talent. So I'm going to take a walk around the pool and give you a little show of what this outside area is actually like. It's superb. I mean, look at it. Oh, I nearly bumped into a couple of benches there, as you can see. And there's just been, I can't believe it, there's just been some sort of bird taking a drink in the swimming pool. I'm not sure that's going to taste very nice. It is 9:30 in the morning and the sun is absolutely glaring down. There's blue sky everywhere. It's really, really warm already. Looks like they have a bit of a disco there. That'd be nice to have a bit of a boogie a little bit later on in the sunshine. A bit of music, have a dance, have a sing-song. And here, because the Moroccans are of French descendants and several other nationalities, a lot of them do speak French. And as you can see just behind me there, you can play French bowls. Might have a go at that a little bit later myself and just see what it's like. And I've got a little mini club, so there's tons here for the children to do as well. I might have mentioned last night that this is called Hotel Argana, and it's only about 30 minutes away from the airport itself, which is really, really handy. There's nothing worse than travelling all day on an aeroplane and then having to do another couple of hours travelling in a taxi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody's out topping up their tans first thing in the morning, which is great. Oh, table football, absolutely love table football. Used to have one of those when I was a kid. Probably not as big as that. And as you can see, there's people in the pool already cooling off. Don't blame them. And look at these palm trees. They're just absolutely huge. Oh, I love Argana. Yeah, let's hope we're saying that at the end of the week. I'm sure we will. There's loads to do. There's plenty to see around here as well. We're going to take a little trip outside a little bit later on this evening, or just later on today, and just check out what it's like. I'm going to turn around so you can get a full spectrum of the whole of the hotel there. You can see that in the background. Like I said, I'm not sure how many rooms it's got, but it's absolutely huge. Really, really big. It's another little restaurant outside here, which is great, and that's attached to the hotel. So they've got their main restaurant and they've got one or two others attached to it as well. Time for a drink. Yeah, always good to wet the whistle. So I'm going to catch up with you a little bit later on. So, and I've just noticed that over here they've got, it appears to be like a plunge pool. I'm not sure, I think it is, but it's a little bit shallow, so I'm not actually sure on that one. I'm not going to ask because I'm too embarrassed, I'm too shy. I've been getting some strange looks as I've been doing this from everybody sat around the pool or eating their breakfast. But yeah, looks like a sort of a plunge pool, or for small people like me. That's what it is, for small people like me. This restaurant was open. This is another restaurant. There's 2 or 3, like I said, 2 or 3 attached to the hotel itself. And if you can just see through there, I think that's more of where they have the shish. Before you go in the pool, I think you're meant to have a little bit of a shower. So let's just see if these things work. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or when you get out, so you can wash all the chlorine off, I guess. So pretty much like down in Bournemouth, which is pretty spectacular. I love those palm trees. And just look at that sky. Look at that sky. Stunning. Let's hope we go back with a bit of a tan and not too badly burned. Gonna have to nip back up to the room in a little while, but first I'm gonna sit down, relax by the pool and enjoy the rest. So there we go, we have a little bit of a farm going on at the back of the hotel, which is extremely important, looking after. Now I see, it all links in. Now I see where we are, and this actually links back in. Oh, there we go. See, this is what you get for walking backwards. Oh dear. We don't want any broken legs, not on the first day anyway. That would be an absolute disaster. Although we have got insurance, which is good, so you know, not that I want a broken leg or broken ankle. As you can see, we've got the balls there as well. Balls. Yeah, it's French, a bit like Skittles. Le balls, I've just been informed of. Le balls, yes, and not the Skittles that you eat. Wow. Not much of a drawer myself, or a painter, but I am blown away when I see it. It is pretty impressive indeed. Oh yes, look at the teeth on that. Look at the teeth on that. And as we carry on around the courtyard, it's a beautiful courtyard. Let's just have a quick pan around so you can see a quick panoramic view of this courtyard that's sort of in the centre of the hotel itself. All beautifully decorated, even artwork in the stones on the floor there. A couple of swans. Okay, let's have a proper walk round the courtyard. Oh yes, my favourite animal, or second favourite animal, the horse. Otters my first. I can't see any pictures of otters. Do they get otters over here in Morocco? Not sure. Wow, look at that one. That is pretty spectacular. I absolutely love it. This courtyard's beautiful. The artwork. And there's rooms here as well, so it's a shame I'm not down on this floor to walk out every morning and to see all this gorgeous artwork. Oh, the cleaners are out as well. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? I wonder how long it took them, how many hours. Even the pillars are decorated. And we've just, as you can see, good afternoon by the way. As you can see, we've just got some sunglasses. I didn't bring any with me, but Oakley, yep, barter is the name of the game. You've absolutely got to barter. This guy wanted 250, which was about 25 quid, which wouldn't have been too bad. So I got a pair of Ray-Bans. Pair of Ray-Bans. Of course they're all fake, but that doesn't matter. I got this pair of Oakley, very nice indeed, if I may say so, and he wanted around £25, 250. So we went in at 100, which is around just under £10 in English money. And do you know what? He turned around and said no straight away, and I said okay, I'll give you 10 English pounds. So that's just over 100 dirham, and he was happy to take it. So technically we got a pair of fake Oakley for £5 and a pair of Ray-Bans for £5. So if you're on your way to Marrakesh, or Morocco should I say, make sure that you barter. Go for the lowest price that you can, and probably less than half, I'd go for around 30%, 40%, and then sort of meet them halfway. But they love the Great British Pound, so you know, offer them British Pound instead of dirham, and they'll be happy to take it. And also on our way past now, we've just booked 2 excursions for later on in the week. We're going to Paradise Alley, I keep saying Alley, Paradise Valley, should I say. And also, where else are we going? Oh, that's great. She's looking at me now and she's shaking her head and she doesn't know where we're going. So we're going to Paradise Valley and we're also going on a mini safari.
That's it.
Yeah, which is going to be
safari
great.
by 4x4.
So we'll be doing a video or a vlog, should I say, on that a little bit later on in the week. I think we're going on Thursday and Saturday, so we've got a rest day in between those two trips. So really looking forward. And it turned out in English money at around, well, I gave him £80, so it should have been 900 dirham, and I think we got it for about 820 dirhams, something like that. So you do get a discount, you do haggle, and it always works out. Yeah, each trip has cost us about £20 each, so that's not bad going.